Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the Chris Voss Show. Hey, we're here with another product. This is pretty interesting. This is from a company called ZVOX. You can go to ZVOXaudio.com, I believe, and you can check this out. This is the AccuVoice TV speaker. And this is especially designed for people who have issues hearing speakers, so this is probably good for some different people. I'm getting to the age where I'm starting to have trouble hearing myself. Here, I can turn that up so I can hear that. It fills a room with quality sound, and it's easy to hook up with one connecting wire, and it uses hearing aid technology for clear voices that it will take and give to you. And here's what we find in the box. You can see the layout of the box here. And we've got some of your usual materials, how to set this up. Looks fairly easy from what I can see. We've got some of the other units there. A plug, of course, is always important to take and have. We got some cableage. And we've got some more cableage. What else do we have here? Looks like we have a remote. Those are always good to have. Remotes, if you will. So a nice remote. Nice big too. You can easily hold that. Feels very comfortable in the hand. And let's see what else we got in here. Probably the speaker itself. That should probably be important. And it looks like we have the cable. It looks like this is an optical cable with the optical plugs. The optical plugs, if you will. So let's go ahead and pull this baby out. It feels fairly heavy, so that's an indication of quality. I found anytime you see something that's light and cheap, that's kind of a concern. But this thing is heavy, and it's very good looking. Wow, impressions right out of the box. Very heavy, not too heavy. I mean, it's not like a brick, but it might be almost kind of like a brick. But definitely nice. It's got the edges on it. It's got a nice sort of polished aluminum, sort of black figure color, if you will, to it. Look. On the back here, looks like we have some places where you can hang this if you want. So we've got some hooks to hang it. We've got a back power plug-in, a input plug-in for the optical, a output and an input for both of these. And then, of course, it's got some rubberized bottoms to it so that you can take and set this on your units. On the left-hand side, looks like we've got a power button, a volume up, volume down, and an I button, which is probably an input where you can switch between the optical and the other. Nothing on this side. Yeah, a good looking unit when it comes down to it. Nice, smooth, beautiful, not too gaudy. It's going to look nice right around your TV set. And you can have a AccuVoice TV speaker. So we're going to get a chance to test this out, come back and tell you what we really think. Now this thing comes with a remote, or you can actually pair it to your current remote you have for your units and TVs and stuff. So you can do that as well. We're going to go ahead and give you a sound test here. Both have great looks to them. The IP68 rating for water dust shock resistance is only on the LG G6. You need to be a little bit more careful with the LG V20. They actually have the same inch display to screen with the same amount of pixels, although the pixel density is much higher on the G6 at 561 ppi compared to 513 ppi. They both have really good screens. The camera on the LG G6 is only 13 megapixels versus the 16 megapixels with the LG V20. Both, they seem to be fairly similar. The front-facing camera, of course, will do 5 megapixels on both cameras, so that's good, both units. The speed, though, is quite a bit faster on the LG G6. It's a newer phone for that. I noticed my LG V20 was very slow. Even the camera activation was slow. Even though I love didn't have the speed there. So it's definitely faster with the LG G6. In fact, it's the speed I love. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM on both phones. Gigabytes of built-in storage on the LG G6 versus 64 gigabytes on the LG V20. The same amount of memory in both with a micro SD card up to 2 TB. The memory capacity is slightly bigger in the LG G6 with 3300 milliamp hours compared to 3200 with the V20. Okay, so there you have it. You can kind of get an idea as to how this thing makes the audio sound better. The nice thing is it will tame loud commercials. You can use the output leveling feature on it. You saw us run through the different menus, and it gives an LED screen readout for the different menus you do with the remote. So very cool that way, and I can definitely see how this can benefit people by making the sound much more clear and succinct on the high end there, bringing the sound out and separating out the bass. So be sure to check it out. You go to ZVOXaudio.com and check out the AccuVoice AV200 TV speaker. Definitely recommend it, and we'll see you next time.